This is a great image of a respectable, classy, beautiful woman.
For you to point out this well-dressed sister here to make me feel some type of way about myself becomes a problem.
Let me get you.
Reason I have never said I do is because I don't.
I've been married, and I couldn't sign up for bad sex.
Test drive.
So if we enter a relationship with anything that's about me, then I don't believe that we're ready.
What's up, everybody? This is Single on a Saturday night, and we were definitely single on this Saturday night. But you know what? I know you enjoyed that last episode. It was really heated. It was about cooking, and it's going to be good because guess what? We're going to find out what we cooked, how good it was, and guess what? I was cooking, so I know it's good. It's full of favor and flavor, and you can check us out real soon because the ladies are back there still cooking, and I'm only talking about the ladies because we're going to win. Anyway, but this is going to be a good show right now. We have Miss Kay coming up to talk to us about this hot topic. Are you ready, Miss Kay?
Ready. I'm so ready. To my left here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Matrex, just like the movie. Right, Matrex Wright, how are you? He is a writer, director, and videographer, and he has a documentary. Now, before I say, it is not one-sided, okay, so no riots. Why do men cheat? Now, what he's done is he went down into the inner city here, Philadelphia, and asked men and women of all ages and different marital commitment or boyfriend or girlfriend, well, whatever level that is, that question that we all would like to know. Why do men cheat? So tell us a little bit about that, Mr. Matrex.
As she said, I went around, I talked to a lot of different people. It's a serious question that, like, it seems like nobody really knows the answer, or maybe nobody wants to know the answer. But I found that people in different races, different religions, different cultures, and their upbringing, everybody have different reasons as to why they cheat. Not all men are bad. Some men just come home to a bad situation. And you know what? It's a lot easier to go out and be with that woman that makes you happy for an hour than to walk away from your family. You know, everybody has a different situation as to why they cheat. Some men, you women are right. They're just dogs. Everybody has a different situation. That's what I found. And that's why I went and I talked to everybody. That's what we found out. Everybody's situation is different. Every man cheats for different reasons. Like I said, some are just really dogs.
Well, that kind of summarized it, but how about the women? I want to know why the women cheat as well, because you did tack on a lot of women that were cheaters.
Well, I just asked the women, you know, about the main subject. It was why men cheat. I didn't talk to them about women, but most females feel as though that women only cheat when they're forced to cheat. A lot of females feel like that. A real woman's only going to cheat when a man has pushed her to that limit. And I'm going to be honest with you, I feel that way. When you have a real woman, she's going to cheat after you done dogged her for 4 or 5 years. You pushed her to that point. But if you try to turn a hoe into a housewife, she cheating every day. It don't matter what day it is. She going to go do it.
Well, after 4 years, wow, that's a long time to hang in there with a cheater. I don't think it takes 4 years worth of someone cheating on you to still hang around and think they're going to change. But let's see what some of our
I want to know why do men cheat, Chris?
Have to say.
Why? Why do you cheat now?
I really believe men cheat because it's a void that they need, be it emotional, be it physical. You know, that's why men go to the strip clubs, because they don't have to worry about coming home to no bickering, no arguing. They can just go and have fun. So that's why most men go out and cheat, because they don't have to deal with the aggravation that they're dealing with at home. You know, like he said, some men are just dogs. They like, you know, a dog on the street. Wherever they feel or smell heat, that's where they're going. But, you know, some men, generally men cheat because there's a void missing, and they're looking for another woman to fill that void when the woman that they have at home isn't filling it.
Well, isn't that why they call it cheating? I don't think that is
gender specific. I mean, I think that that's both ways. Is that if you're not satisfying my needs at home, then I'm gonna get them satisfied elsewhere. I think that for women, it's typically more of an emotional relationship and not so reactionary. Men, I really think it's not about anything else but opportunity. When the opportunity is there, they're gonna take it. Especially because, I think when the opportunity is there, that's when they start to pounce on it. Those things that they start to think about that may be wrong or maybe whatever. And sometimes it's for them, it's just really just about feeling a different kind of way. I mean, it's just, and having a different kind of experience.
But wait a minute, we haven't even touched on the biology. We haven't talked about years and years of evolutions. I know that we are intelligent, thinking human beings, but we forget that we are mammals, and men are programmed to go out and conquer and spread their seed. It has nothing to do with who they are and who they're taking care of and nurturing at home. Now, a true man has learned how to subdue some of his, control some of those desires and deeper feelings that they have, but everything in them. Women are traditionally nurturers. So if you give us what we need, we don't really have that desire to go out, because if you bring it back home, we're not going out to get it anywhere else.
Well, that's absolutely correct. The DNA makeup of a man, I mean, let's be frank about it. When men wake up in the morning, they're already ready. Every day.
Not all the time.
Okay.
But when I went to bed when I was up in the morning, I was ready. Matter of fact, I'm ready more time than he is. Stop it. Don't even put it that way. Just because we got an erection, baby, I can catch up.
But guess what? If you already left out for work in the morning, and after 5, okay, and you're already out to work in the morning, and a man wakes up again and is already ready, and you have the maid come in the room, did he plan to cheat? Did he plan on having this relationship? No. That's where the opportunity came, and that where he was weak. That's where men need to say, no, let me call my wife, maybe we can have a lunch break or something like that. Yes.
I kind of disagree. I think that women cheat just as much as men do. First off, a man can only cheat with not only cheat with a woman, but he's with a woman to cheat with. Okay, so, and I feel that because nowadays women's views on sex has changed so much, and we're more free about it, we're more open to it. I think back in the day when women were more committed to relationships and marriages and felt like that's what we were supposed to do, we didn't really step out and do things that a lot of women do nowadays. I think because we're so more open about our sexuality and don't feel like we have to be with just one person, I think that cheating has opened up to women too. I think before we didn't do it as much. It was more of an emotional thing. We might have been unhappy at home, so you might have stepped out on your partner. But nowadays, because some women, I have friends who have different partners every day. It's because they don't have the hang-ups about sex that we had back in the day.
Well, what is the amount of times that you take a person back if they have cheated on you? I mean, when is enough enough?
I would say you give the person that one time. I would say give them that one time. If a person cheat on you, you may give them one time because you got to prove yourself.
One time.
One time. If a person cheats on you once, you may give them one time to come back.
Why only one time? Why only one time?
Because you give them that chance to prove themselves.
All right, but what if they slip up? What if they really, why only one time? Why? How can you say after one time enough is enough?
If I was with a woman and I cheated, I would try to do anything to prove that I'm not cheating again.
Okay.
So that means she has all access to my cell phone,
okay,
my
so
credit card
when
bill,
you do it again?
all of these things. So if I cheat again, clearly I don't respect her, I don't love her, so I need to go out that door. So that means
if you cheat again, that means you don't love her?
Clearly I don't love her enough. I'm cheating on her.
Well, you're putting boundaries on everything. Let's hear from the audience. You're putting boundaries on it because...
Okay. First of all, I want to say that men are the smartest, stupidest beings that I know of, because everything that we do, we make a decision. When you're about to cheat, you have that decision to make. Do I do it and get the pleasure for however many minutes I will last?
Minutes?
Or do I take the repercussion of knowing what's back at home waiting for me? Because one way or another, we're going to get found out. We're gonna get, the truth will come out no matter what. So it's about the decision of making, do I do it or not? Because you know right from wrong. Everyone, men and women, know the decision right and wrong. It's just that decision on, do you want to deal with the BS after you do the deed, or will you just be safe and just try to work it out, whatever the reason you're at this position of cheatation anyway?
Janine?
Can I go next? I'm on the side of I was with someone who cheated, married to someone who cheated. And being in the church, you know, they always tell you you're supposed to be saved, the wife is supposed to do this, yada, yada, yakety, smackety. So, of course, you get to that point where I'll do anything, baby, blah, 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 lies and fairy tales. So you take them back. Cheats again. Baby, I'll do anything. Let's go to counseling. The Lord, that was a curse. It was lust. It was this. Lies, fairy tales. So I don't think one time is enough. It's contextual. As a woman, you want to believe. You got kids with this man. You made this man your life. You want to believe that he's going to do the right thing. The joker going to lie, he's going to lie. He's going to cheat, he's going to cheat. The problem comes in if you don't believe that how he loves you is enough. Now, for me, I was willing to go to counseling, do whatever. But the problem was he wasn't willing to stop that behavior. So it's up to the woman to decide, you have to love me the way I need to be loved, not the way you perceive love.
You know, one thing I wanted to say is, dealing with biblically, if you understand and really go back biblically, all of the kings and priests and whatever had more than one woman. They had a wife and they had concubines. So, I mean, a man's mentality isn't really cheating because I want to satisfy a lustful thing that I'm going on. It's really, do I still have it? Do I still have it? Can I still get the woman, even though I'm not single? Do I still got swag?
So basically what you're telling us is that it really comes down to... It's a game. No, you're telling me that it comes down to male insecurity. What you're telling me is that it's not necessarily sitting in his relationship, it's not necessarily insecurity. He don't think that there are other women
Wait a minute. I'm going to speak from a different perspective because I had an acquired lifestyle that I recently got out of. When I say lifestyle, I was into menage a trois on a regular. I want to be clear on that. I want to be clear on that. And it had nothing to do with an insecurity. Exactly. It had nothing to do with an insecurity. Nothing to do with an insecurity.
It has to do with variety. Isn't variety the spice of life?
Absolutely. Variety.
It's variety.
That goes back to the concubines my man was talking about.
Right. It's variety.
Like this young lady said, this is a new generation. This is a new time, and women are learning who we are and taking our place too. It's not all about do men cheat, it's do women cheat, do people cheat, and let's talk about what the definition of cheating is.
What I was
because
about to
I
say.
told my man where I was and what I was doing when I came back and say, honey, you're not gonna believe this, but I ran into Jamie Foxx, and let's just not talk about this till tomorrow. I didn't cheat because I told him, we dealt with it, and we moved on. Now,
Can I touch on that, Nikki?
Did you and Jamie Foxx get together? That's the question. That's
Can I touch on that, Nikki?
And like I said, in my relationship, the cheating comes with the deception.
The deception.
With the lies,
Absolutely.
with the deceit. I may have been weak, or maybe I was just being lustful. But the bottom line is, if you're my best friend and you're man and my mate, I should be able to tell you anything. And if our relationship cannot handle that, then maybe you and I should be together.
So
I want to define cheating. Like, cheating can be in so many different ways.
Yes,
I mean, but that was her question. I'm sorry.
I was going to ask that because we're talking about cheating. Now, are we talking about physical sex? Because cheating can be, I can be married and I can be at work and I can have a work husband. Whereas though I go to him with my problems, I talk to him, I have lunch with him, we go out, we never have sex. But I'm having this like relationship, building this friendship with this man, and my husband doesn't know anything about him. And I'm carrying on, and I'm happy when I go to work every day. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm not having sex with this man, so can I say I'm not cheating? That's cheating. That's
Not yet. You ain't having sex yet.
Not yet.
Because it will happen.
You think it could lead to that eventually?
No, it always, 90% of the time, lead to that.
Okay.
Not necessarily, because all relationships
never lead to that, and you continue to have emotional.
But as long as the husband doesn't know anything about him, because I know if I tell him, he's going to feel some type of way. He's going to be like, well, who's this guy? why?
Well, first of all relationships aren't physical relationships. That's another thing in this country. Everything boils down to sex.
And we're going to come back and we're going to talk right on about that when we come back in just a few minutes. We're still here at Keya Graves Seafood Steakhouse and Restaurant with No Question and Jermaine Jones.
Jermaine Jones.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Shelly Shell, and you're watching Single on a Saturday Night / Urban Expressions, and I had my people. I've known them for so long, but I know you gotta know them. This is No Question, and there's no question that they are stars here to entertain. So, you have a new member. I'm gonna have you introduce yourself so they can know the new member.
What's up, I'm Nate.
I'm Damon. I'm Dante. And we ain't no question.
And there, no question. So, no question, you have a mixtape out right now. Is that what it is?
It's an EP.
It's an EP. The song.
And we got a new single called the name of the EP is called IamNoQuestion.com. It's the name of it. And the song is called Take a Picture.
Take a picture. So, I want to know who wrote the song. Because I hear you're a team, like a writing team.
It was a collaborative effort. But,
Collaborative.
yeah, but the songs kind of flowed very naturally. We got another writing session. It happened literally about 2 hours of song getting together.
2 hours. So the song, like I said, it's Single on a Saturday Night. So the song is, you know, about somebody pulling up, seeing a car. So is that from personal experience? Was somebody cheating on you? Did it just come back and you're like, oh, I gotta write about it?
It was more the thought process. Everybody said there's a line that says, you never know what you got until it's gone. And everybody says it. So it's kind of a play on that. In hindsight, take a picture because that'll last long. That's about it.
Take a picture of that. I know, because they like to pose. I was trying to get my pose on too. Take this picture. So, how did you get together with the guys that you already know? How did you get to come into part of the group?
We actually linked up last summer, I guess. Yeah. I worked on a project myself, and I met these guys, and we just kind of hit it off and decided to make it happen.
Okay, so tell us about life. What's been going on with you? I mean,
I'm working on a little solo project before we all decided to get back together. That's basically it. I just been in the studio cutting with Damon, other guys.
Why is Damon acting like he's so quiet right now? I'm not understanding what's going on. Did I walk into a paradigm and this is not Damon?
I'm just listening.
Okay. So Damon, what's going on with you? I mean, you have a lot of big things.
I'm just working, trying to get No Question back. We got a little situation we're working on with the mixtape. Well, it's an EP, and we're giving out a free album we put together, and we're going to be giving the fans for free. So everything about money, just come to our website, www.IamNoQuestion.com, sign up and become family, and we'll send you the free album and see what you think, and then you can check us out on iTunes also.
You also can check us out on www.reverbnation.com/IamNoQuestion.
I am No Question. I'm not, but they are No Question. So this is Single on a Saturday Night. We have to ask the Single on a Saturday question. My question is, as single fellas, right? What type of woman would turn you off? What's an absolute no-no?
I would have to say, a woman with bad hygiene.
You're the same
would
thing.
turn me off.
Do I smell?
No,
okay.
you smell quite fragrant.
All right, what about you?
Actually, I was saying the same thing that they just said just now.
So bad hygiene, so I can be like super, like hair all messed up and everything, but as long as my hygiene is good?
No.
Hygiene, hair and makeup is part of
hygiene. Hair, weave, or natural? What's your preference?
It doesn't matter. If she gotta get a weave because it makes her look pretty and feel nice, it doesn't matter.
Personally, I like a flexible woman. A woman who can switch it up from natural to a little weave, to a little wig, a little purple wig if you need to. Whatever. I need you to switch it up.
I had a thought in my head, but I was going to keep it PG. He said flexible. So I was like, okay, he wants a flexible woman. What? He wants some acrobat? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway,
First name in the land.
All right. This is Single on a Saturday Night. It's Shell. Check them out. The video is going to be on Urban Expression, so you definitely got to check it out. Take a picture. The last one.
No question. That's right.
This is No Question. All right, check them out.
What's up, I'm Nate.
I'm Damon.
I'm Dante.
And we're No Question. And you're watching Single on a Saturday Night.
You are watching Single on a Saturday Night right here at Keya Graves Steak and Seafood Restaurant, 109 North 10 North 9th Street, Darby, PA. Gotta give a shout out to DJ Romy Rome. He's on 88.1 every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Check him out. But right now, it's really heated. We're talking about why men cheat, who cheats more, men or women. And you know what? No Question is in the building. They have a song out called Take a Picture. It lasts longer. Because I just want to know, you know, some of the lines in the song, I was checking it out. It says, I pulled up to the crib, and it was an extra car. It was a car outside, and you wouldn't answer the phone. So was that based on some cheating situation? Was it true?
Absolutely.
Is it live or is it Memorex? What's up?
Absolutely. I was in a relationship, and I came home from work, and I saw somebody else's car there. They didn't expect me. I kept calling and kept texting, kept calling. And then I rolled out, and then I sat on the corner, and I watched somebody else come out of the crib. And yeah, it happens. Women cheat.
My thought is, I always see that men cheat, of course, we take them back, oh, we favor them, boom, boom, boom. But I never see, not too often, men forgiving the women. It's always a different type of reaction when the woman cheats. Did you take her back? Was you done just because she cheated? Could have been her first time.
Well, because of our situation, I have to be cordial. But I forgave her, and I forgot her.
Amen. Amen.
Has there, as a man, have you ever given a woman a second or a third chance?
Have I ever given a woman a second chance? Are we talking about relationships or just a woman?
Relationships. Okay. If you found out that they were dealing with somebody else or whatever the case.
Absolutely not. I've never.
Men get chances, but women get chances over and over. I don't understand.
Listen, when I got caught out there cheating, I didn't want a second chance. I was wrong, and I wasn't going to stop at that time. So for me, it's just different. I just keep it real. I keep it real. So when I caught somebody, a few different girls I dealt with, I caught them lying to me. I can't deal with that. I'm emotional.
So you just put it in the song.
I had to let you go. I can't play, especially if I'm into you. I can't play that game. You want to lie now because it's going to send me.
So you just put your business all over a song.
Just let you go.
Tell us about the song. That's why you song. That's why you write it.
That's right. Take a picture because you'll be missing me when I'm gone.
I know that's right. Video out right now. The video will be on right now.
I can tell you, so I have a question. So what is it, so what does the woman have to do with you keep taking him back? So why do you keep taking him back?
What? What do you mean, why do we keep taking him back?
Why?
No, come on,
you know what?
Somebody answer. Janine.
Why? What do you
Janine is going to answer that. Why?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I was married for 10 years. My ex-husband was a chronic cheater, and I kept taking him back, one, because I was like this young lady, I was in the church, he was a minister, and so based on my Christian beliefs, you're supposed to forgive, and the Bible says you forgive 70 times 7, you know, every day, and so I had children with this man. I wanted to have my kids grow up in a two-parent household. When I said I do, it was for better, for worse. And it got to the point, though, that, you know, it was affecting me. And like she said, you know, he wasn't loving me the way, I wasn't loving me the way I needed to be loving myself. Because I felt like if I keep taking this treatment, then, you know, at some point he is going to get the balls to say, you know, I don't want this anymore. And I've given him the best years of my life. And so I said, you know, that's enough.
So in turn, is it okay as long as he's taking care of home?
For some women it is. For some women it is.
I'm asking. Is it okay?
No, you know what?
Some
women
it is.
I'm going to jump in here because I have more of a just very definitive line with this. Because see, I just feel like if I'm giving you all of me, that's more than enough for you. Mm-hmm. And if you need to go and you need to look somewhere else, peace out. I'm done. I don't do this. I'm not taking you back. I'm not having no arguments about it because you know what I have found, and I've just watched this with too many of my friends, too many of my loved ones, is that women internalize that. And then that cheating becomes about them, what they didn't do, what their failures were. And they take that on because you know what? Their relationship, but that situation, typically the relationship does not survive. And then the woman takes that baggage on to the next man. So what I just say is, you know what? You want to do her? That means we ain't doing. So I'm done. And that's just where I am with it.
I just wanted to answer his question, though. His question, basically what you're saying is you're asking women why we keep taking the man back. I think that it's because that's what we're taught. We're taught that men cheat. You know, you grow up, and this is what men do. All men just cheat. It's, you know, they go out, they sow their oats, this is what they do, and as a woman, you're supposed to accept that. So we've been taught that over and over and over and over. As a woman, you try to make your relationship work, and you stay. For a man, they're taught if a woman cheats, she's a hoe. She has some type of emotional connection if she laid down with him. So you guys, because you're visual, you get that vision in your mind of her being with another man, and so it's harder for you guys, I think, than it is for us because we're taught that.
No. Let me tell you what it is. I love me more than I love anybody. So I'm not going to tolerate your mess.
But yes, you expect. But yet, Damon, you expect for someone else to tolerate yours.
I try not to give him no mess, though.
But you just tried in the last segment.
See, when I did my thing and I got caught, I just left it alone because I knew I wasn't going to change. I was man enough to walk away. I didn't say, keep taking me back and let me keep cheating. I left her alone. So you gotta raise the bar as a human being, and just, I'm not going to take that. You got to love you enough.
You know what?
Wait. You said love, you know. We're talking about the bond of marriage, or bond. You get married.
You got to love you more than everybody.
You don't love you enough. We're talking about cheating. We never defined it as
that's
outside of a marriage. Well, it's inside of a relationship.
Can I just
any committed marriage, you might stay.
I think that before we talk about why men cheat, I think that before we talk about why men cheat or cheat, the definition of cheating needs to be defined, because cheating isn't just someone going out and sleeping with somebody else. That's not cheating. Cheating is deceiving the person that you're with by going out and sleeping with somebody else. It's not.
If you are in a committed relationship, that constitutes cheating.
Oh, your partner knows what you're doing. That's not cheating.
So if I go out and sleep with somebody else, even if I just say I'm going out and sleep with somebody else,
my issue is with this whole cheating thing.
That's called.
There is no. The reason why people cheat is because there's no communication in that relationship.
Hello.
It's got nothing to do with the man going out and feeling like he need to have it. It's because he can't talk to his woman about how he's feeling.
Exactly. What you guys are talking about is infidelity. Infidelity and cheating are two different things. Sometimes they are one and the same, but they're not always one and the same.
But I disagree, because I've had conversations with men who say that they have a woman at home, she's everything they want. You know, she's the freak in the bedroom, she's the lady out, you know, out in public with class, and it's just a physical thing. They see a girl walk by with a fat ass, excuse me, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, sorry. And it's a physical thing. They just want to get it, and they can take her in the back alley, have sex with her, and it's not about anything. And it has nothing to do with their wife at home. They can have a good relationship with their wife at home, but it's just a physical thing, and they just want to do it.
That's where it goes. That's where it goes with just
communication all across the board. It's all different
just wanting the physical. That's where it goes. It's
That's
you
actually
just a
called-
horny dog, and you want to go stick your thing in whatever you can find.
That's called
Because
the
it's
addiction. The addiction. Sex is like crack too. It's an
Sex is
addiction.
an addiction.
And that's all it is. It's an addiction. And it's a decision to do right or not do right.
Now, the one thing I wanted to address too, because you know we have two church women here, and that's the one thing I think I really hate about the church. Even though I'm a pastor, I hate about the church. We tend to teach our women to be saved and be extra holy in the bedroom. The Bible says that the marriage bed is undefiled. You can be a freak in the bedroom, put the wigs on, put the stilettos on, you know. And this is what irritates me. When you're making love to your mate, T.D. Jakes ain't got to be on the radio. Put on some Luther. Put on some Earth, Wind, and Fire. You know what I'm saying? Because before you was in the church, you knew what you was doing. I've had relationships that before I was married, we did it all the time. But as soon as the ring, it's like, she changed. You're no longer a freak. What happened? You know what I'm saying? You extra holy now? Stop being extra holy, and see, the man is not trying to be that holy. The man want to get some. The man wants you to swing on a chandelier or something. But you too holy now to put on some red pumps with the red bottoms or however the shoes
I
is
agree
now.
100%, because I feel like we give up so much. You do all these tricks and stunts when you're dating, and then when you get married, it's like, you know, I have male friends that say, I can only get such and such and such and such on my birthday, but she was doing such and such and such and such every date. So
I'm gonna give everybody advice that my mama gave me. I'm gonna give you the advice that my mama gave me. But everything you do to get him, you gotta do to keep him.
That's right.
And I think that we forget that real quick. Because once we got him, we like, woo, good, I'm girl. And you know what? You know what cracks me up? Those are the same women that tell you, oh, because like, you know, my man, my husband. Meanwhile, you know, I done heard all about what else your husband trying to do because you done forgot all about him.
All right, we're gonna go to a break right now. We're gonna come back with our tame women when they get married. But listen, I'm telling you, when I get married, it's on.
Yes.
But anyway, but anyway, let's go to a break. Shout out to Keya Graves Steak and Seafood Restaurant, 109 North. Whatever, I messed it all up. Darby, PA, check it out. Anyway, Rome, let's go to a break.
And we're back from Single on a Saturday night. We're still here at Keya Graves Restaurant. We're getting ready to see Scott Graves go down. Remember the Battle of the Sexes? Well, we're here to see how they did with those dishes. Come on out, ladies first. Woo.
See, you know, the ladies, we cook this under head chef Doris Williams. Williams, you like that name? Williams, yeah. Okay, I'm going to present this to Miss, oh, wait, camera right there. Stephanie G. Twice the SpiceCatering.com. There you go. Here's your fork. Thank you. Next judge, right here. And Miss Michelle is presenting that. Miss K, that's your next judge.
Pastor Chris, last but, you know, still not least.
Do you want to name the name of the dish? Okay, what's the name of the dish? Okay, I don't know. I know what it is. I just want her to tell me.
She knows what it is. We did a breaded stuffed chicken breast with a puttanesca sauce with fettuccine noodles.
With a what?
Fettuccine noodles.
No, puttanesca.
Puttanesca sauce.
Oh, that's good. I cooked something with a puttanesca sauce. Yeah, that's right. Women rule. Okay, let the men present. What?
Kind of hair in the food.
That's her point. The hair in my food. She saw me pull it out.
I can't lie.
Michelle.
I'm looking at her hair in the food. How many points is that? -10?
They got a lice on it.
All right, come on out.
They got a lice on it.
Qualification.
Has everybody had an opportunity?
But you see, we still eat it, Joe, right?
You don't have to eat the whole thing.
It got dangerous.
All right, come on back.
I just want to say, I just want to say this, that, you know, Pastor C did pull something out of his food, but the hair was his color, because everybody around here that was on the panel, they really did have long black hair or dark brown hair. I don't know, their hair was looking kind of, I saw you pull it out too, but it wasn't the right color. I'm just saying.
Mine is a weave, so it ain't coming out. It's weave.
To be the women's hair. Look, it's not long enough to be the women's hair.
I'm bald.
I sure do, and it ain't falling out.
Woo! All right, you don't have to eat the whole thing. Did you taste? Now you got to taste the men's. All right, here, come on.
Okay.
Okay, so now here we have the men status. Bring it on up.
On the presentation. It's on the presentation.
Have it back.
Y'all want it back?
So that was his. They want it back.
Let them know what we have here, Scott.
Can you?
We have wonton stuffed with cheese and sauteed vegetables.
Make sure.
And we have sauteed spinach, and we have coconut rice, and we added some color to it.
Nice vegetable medley.
Well, I just want to remind everybody of what the rules were.
Young Status did the cooking.
While they're still doing the taste test, which was that the men put a basket of food together for the women, and the women put a basket of food together for the men. Each party was responsible for bringing their own pantry. And I'm sure y'all remember that there was 3 items on the men's pantry list. There was salt and pepper. Eventually they got some garlic butter sauce. Can we just, you know, zoom in on their station now? There were lots and lots of trips to the back. I don't know about y'all. We are in this restaurant.
Look at your station.
But
they came prepared.
The men cheated, I believe it.
No. The pantry was supposed to be there.
Why is this taking so long?
The pantry was supposed to be there to start. Not go to the back to find it when you realized you was coming up short.
Cooked by myself, Status and Scott. I mean, we did our thing.
We're in his restaurant. Our guest judges today are Chef Stephanie G, Ms. Evelyn Harvey. We've got Terry Leone and Miss Naya and Pastor C, Pastor Chris over here, who's still talking about whatever.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I'm learning. We talk about the food.
You ain't supposed to be talking about it. You're supposed to be commentating on it. There's a difference, baby. Anyway,
okay.
So bring it back to the audience. Do we have a winner?
Do we have a winner?
I think you need to confer.
I kind of think it was a tie. It's hard to tell. The only thing I think, yeah, I had the hair.
Yeah.
But with the women, the noodles, but the chicken was good.
And the noodles were cooked by Scott Graves at Keya Graves Restaurant.
The spinach and the what was the other? Yeah. And I don't eat a lot of stuff, but that was good. Yeah.
So what is this, a tie?
I would say a tie. I would say a tie.
No, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a deadlock. It's a deadlock. Okay.
Well, no, I'm not judging.
Okay. Chef Michelle Renee. Okay. Naya.
They both taste very good.
Who'd you know longer?
It's hard to tell.
Who'd you know longer?
I really like the wonton stuff.
Okay. That's one for the men. Terry Leone.
Okay, I'm going with the women.
Wow. Ooh, it's tied up, baby. Putting some pressure on Miss Evelyn Harvey.
They're gonna shoot you out back.
It was both good. The chicken had a real spicy, strong flavor to it, and the wontons were more subtle, but they were delicious. The spinach was good. I don't eat cooked spinach, but that I would eat. It was garlicky. It wasn't real soggy. It was really good. And I'm not going to judge the noodles. The noodles were good, and I like the olives that were in it. It had a real different flavor to it. It's hard. I can't break the tie.
Oh, still tied. So coming down to the chef for the final.
Wait a minute, Stephanie, twicethespicecatering.com.
Please introduce yourself and tell us about your catering business.
Okay, hi, my name is Stephanie. Chef
And recognize that there are more women in here that might actually use your services. I'm just saying.
Okay. No, I own twicethespicecaters.com, incorporated, Delaware, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. You know, licensed and insured, serve safe certified, and tip certified.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's right.
How you doing? Okay, so no, what I want to say about the food is the women, the chicken was moist, creamy, succulent, tasty, and had
Just the way
layers
I
of
like my
flavor.
women.
I like a woman
I
to
was
me.
going to say, that sounded like a woman. Not
There
a
you
chick.
go.
Woman to me.
No, it had the crispness on the outside.
It was moist.
It had the moistness in the inside. It had creaminess, and they also added a little green
Jump over there in your lap.
which adds to the layers of flavor. Because anytime you make any kind of food, the secret to, like they were saying, passionate food and things like that. Any food can be passionate if you put your soul and your heart into it, and a man will appreciate it because they know you took your time and you put everything you had into that food. And I feel as though that the ladies put everything they had into the chicken breast stuff. The pasta, the sauce was very tasty. I'm counting the men out for the pasta alone. I understand y'all made that, but the sauce was really good. Your puttanesca, is great and everything, and then you added broccoli in it, right? Yeah. Okay, great job. Thank you. Great job.
Awesome.
And I'm not being biased. Great job. The men, the presentation. It would have been better if y'all would have put it on separate plates for one thing, so everybody didn't get a chance to taste everything. But the wonton stickers were greasy. It was too much oil, so you had to flash fry them so they could be crispier, so they're not swimming in grease. So that was one thing that wasn't right. The coconut rice was just a little too mushy. It was overcooked. So I don't know if it was because it's set or that's how y'all cook it, but it should have been like a little more flaky and had a little more flavor in it. So you need a little more, a little salt or something up in there, a little sea salt. And the garlic was good in the spinach, but it was a little too garlic, and I love garlic. I use garlic and everything because I'm twice as spicy, and I use all kind of spices and herbs and stuff. So in turn, Scott, I know this is Keya Graves, and you would love to win, but I'm going to have to give this to the ladies.
Wow! All right. Shelly, I think you should come change your bride.
Shelly, you ain't do nothing. What you happy for?
How much did y'all pay her?
Shelly melted that butter. She melted that butter and stuffed that stuff.
Yes, I did. I melted the butter.
What I'm gonna say about this, Shelly? I want to just say to both Shelly and Status. Where are you, baby? Status.
Okay, sorry.
Status. I want to say this.
Thank you.
To our two novice cooks.
Yeah.
Y'all learned some phenomenal dishes today. I'm sure never in your life, Status, you think you were going to be cooking some wontons. And Shelly, I know you didn't think that you were going to know anything about a puttanesca sauce in your life.
No more rice and noodles for y'all.
I'm just saying. Sounds like you've got the makings of some loving cooking. Y'all can get it started. And it all started right here at the Battle of Sexes at Keya Graves up in Darby, PA. Thank you so much for joining us as Single on a Saturday night. We'll be single tomorrow, but we'll see you again next week. Good night.
My brothers and sisters, this is Pastor Michael Heath, Senior Pastor of Living Waters Ministries in Collindale, Pennsylvania, with your 1-minute inspirational segment for Urban Expressions. The Bible tells us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made, which simply means that God has created each and every one of us as individuals. We're not like anybody else. We're not supposed to be like anybody else. That's why when you look around, there's nobody that looks like you. There's nobody that's quite like you. It's not a mistake that you are a one of a kind. So what God wants you to do is to build a relationship with Him, not based on what others think of you, but based on who you are. So come on out to Living Waters, where we try to create an atmosphere where everybody is able to be themselves, able to be an individual, able to engage in that place with Christ. It doesn't matter where you've been, what you've done. I say every Sunday that God never stops loving you. So it's just a matter of coming to a place where we can communicate with Him. So join us every Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m., Living Waters Ministries. We worship in the main sanctuary of the Collindale First Church of the Nazarene, 212 McDade Boulevard, Collindale, Pennsylvania. Check us out online at www.livingwaterspa.org. I want to see you in the place as we engage in this journey together. Come to Living Waters and let the wave overtake you.